Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Gabriela Zambrano, and welcome. My name is Gabriela Zambrano, and I'm the director of the Houston MBDA Business Center. This is our 6th year of offering substance sandwiches, and this is the first virtual gathering. Before we begin, I want to remind everyone that this video is being recorded, and if you have any questions during the presentation, please write it in the chat room. Now I'd like to introduce my colleagues, Mark Craig and Deidre Sutton, Business Advisor, and our Office Manager, Jessica Vasquez. Our next MBDA virtual substance sandwiches will be with Skanska. It will be held right here on Wednesday, May 13, 2020, beginning at 11:30 a.m. We will have the opportunities to interact with Skanska and learn about upcoming construction opportunities with them. Today, we have the pleasure to meet with representative from Joeris General Contractor. So I want you guys to give you some logistics before we start. So this is how the event will go. In 30 seconds or less, the participants will introduce themselves with their name, company, and what they self-perform. I will go through the attendees list and I will unmute you so you can say very quickly in an elevator pitch what you do. Then after that, we'll turn things over to Joeris, who will introduce himself and talk about how to become a subcontractor with them and upcoming projects. After that, we'll break for questions and answers. Again, welcome. Let's start, and please introduce yourself, your company, and what you company self-perform. Just give me 1 second. Let me unmute you. Hi, Brian. Are you ready? Okay. We're going to go to the next person. Hello, caller number. Do you want to introduce yourself? Okay. Next person, would you like to introduce yourself?
Deidre Sutton.
I don't hear them. Okay. Let me see. Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh, hey. Sorry about that. I didn't know. So, my name is Saif Maknoja. I'm with Origin Roofing and Sheet Metal. We perform turnkey roof replacements and metal roofs. We focus on quality, production, and professionalism. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Well, welcome. I'm going to go to the next person. Hi, how are you? Calling user number 8. Can you introduce yourself? Okay.
8 is, but I'll introduce myself in the interim. This is Helen with Permit Us Now. We expedite building permits for folks like Joeris, plan reviews, manage all the uploads, submissions, and help to respond to rejection comments for jurisdictions across the city of Houston as well as across the state of Texas. So just on board. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Okay. Hi, Carlton. Are you ready? Carlton Hayden. Okay, I'm going to go to the next person. Hello, Chandra. Are you ready? Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next person. This is gonna be quick. Hello, Flor. Are you ready? Are you
Yes,
ready?
I am. I am. My name is Flor Di Masi, and I'm the CEO of Global Speak Translations. And we are based here in Houston, Texas, and we focus in technical terminology, contractual processes, operation manuals, etc. Anything that needs to be translated in other languages.
All right. Well, thank you. Welcome. Hello, Gillian. Are you ready?
Yes, hi, my name is Jillian Levi, and I'm with Wilson Building Services. And we do maintenance construction projects. We specialize in services such as painting and striping, concrete and pavements, fencing, and commercial and municipal painting.
All right. Welcome. Hello, Helen. Do you want to introduce yourself? Helen Collier?
I did so earlier, but
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm going to go to the next person. Sorry about that. Hello.
Yeah.
Helen Fu. Sorry.
Okay, this is Helen Fu with Mighty Lift. I'm the founder and the president. We provide material handling products normally on the wholesale basis. Now, and we'd like to also check to see we want to open business to directly to contractors, industrial supply companies as well.
Well, welcome, Helen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, Jasper. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly. Go ahead. You would like to introduce yourself?
Yep. I'm Jasper. I'm with Badger Daylighting. We perform hydro excavation services. So if you have an underground utility line, something you need to dig, or even mud you need to clean out, or mud, dirt, debris, or something inside of a culvert, we can use a high volume air vacuum that will pull that out, as well as a water jet to cut that away safely without damaging pipelines or utility lines.
All right. Thank you. Welcome. Hello, Jesse. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Jesse Villarreal, right?
Yes.
Very good. Yes, ma'am. My name is Jesse Villarreal. I'm the owner and CEO of Trooper USA. We are a commercial janitorial company. We also perform pressure washing, disinfecting, and other facility-related services.
Well, welcome. Thank you. Hello, Juan. Ernesto, would you like to go next?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Well, my name is Juan Ernesto Delgado, and I'm with Division 16 Electrical Contractors. We emphasize on commercial construction, schools, hospitals, retails, pretty much all around electrical contractor, and we pretty much work anywhere in Texas.
All right. Well, thank you, Juan. Welcome. Hi, Kelly. Hi, you're next.
Hi, thank you. I'm Kelly Houck, the president of Dobro Services. We are a hazardous and non-hazardous waste transportation and disposal company, and we also provide field services such as tank cleaning and soil remediation. We are also a certified hub, and our small business enterprise certification with the city of Houston is pending approval.
Wow. Well, welcome, Kelly. Thank you. Hello, Kurt. Donovan.
Hi, good morning, Gabrielle.
Good morning.
I'm with All Campus Security. We're a local integrator, security integrator, offering Division 27, Division 28 scopes of work. So that'll be your AV, LV, data, security systems, fire alarm systems, operating in the K through 12 and higher education space in the Austin, San Antonio, and Houston markets. Again, looking and working with prime contractors like Joeris. Looking to partner with, always looking to team with hubs. So.
Well, welcome, Kirk. Let me go to the next person. Thank you. Hi, Calliston.
Hi, Gabriella. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kyla with State Spur. State Spur is an employment placement agency that specializes in sourcing drivers to operate commercial vehicles and passenger vehicles such as construction equipment, buses, trucks, powered industrial, and rail.
All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Moki. I hope I'm not mispronouncing. Probably I am. Ekemike? Amok? No? Okay, we're going to go to the next person. Hello, Manny Williams. Can you hear me? Okay, we're going to go to the next person.
Yes.
Hello, Marilu. Are you ready?
Yes. My name is Mary Lou Gargalo, and am the owner of Jolt Electrical Solutions. And, we're electrical contractors here in Houston area.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hello, Matt Hoff. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. My name is Matt Hoff. I'm with All Campus Security. I work with Kirk Donovan. We do Division 27, 28, Life Safety Systems.
Thank you and welcome. Hello, Mauro. Would you like Mauro Gallegos? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, my name is Mauro. I'm the owner of subcontractor services. We fabricate, we specialize on metal, steel, pressure vessels, everything related to metal fabrication is certified by ASME and National Board. Also, we recently we got approved by the state of Texas to operate a welding school. So, and we are certified by HAP and metal certifications.
All right. Well, thank you. Let me go to the next person. Hi, Paul Lucia. I think it's how you say it. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Howdy, my name's Paul. I'm with builtwithfoam.com. We are right here in Houston. We provide and manufacture custom styrofoam products for the construction industry.
All right. Well, welcome. Hello, Paul Watson. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning. Yes. Again, Paul Watson here. I'm with a company called Certified Crane and Rigging Services. We work in Texas, New Mexico, and Louisiana. We offer cranes from 40 tons to 950 tons. Companies like Joeris, we do a lot of water coolers and air conditionings on top of buildings. We set the units on top of the buildings.
Oh,
somebody needs to mute the sound. Hello, Paul. Thank you. Hold on a second. Everybody else is mute. All right. Thank you, Paul. Sorry about that. Hello, Richard. Would you like to go next?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, I'm Richard Burkall. I'm the business development manager for Andrade Concrete and Construction. We do anything from site work, clearing, demolition, underground utilities, and anything concrete, paving and vertical as well. And we have our MBE, our SBE, and we are also hub as well.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome. Thank you. Hello, Robert. Robert Marraro, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, good morning. My name is Robert Marraro. I am a rural procurement specialist with the Procurement Technical Assistance Center, PTAC, in Corpus Christi. And we provide free confidential advice to business owners on obtaining more government contracts at the local, state, and federal level, and helping the small business owners get their certifications.
Well, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Rosalind Wyatt. Are you ready to introduce yourself?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Roz Wyatt, and I am working with Green Nexus Consulting. We are a green building and sustainability firm. We help shepherd projects through the LEED process. You want to do LEED or the Well Building Standard or sites. We are a certified hub, and we are a certified woman-owned business. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much and welcome. Hello, Sanjay. And are you ready to introduce yourself?
Yes.
Hello. Go ahead.
Hey, we are H-Town Construction. We are a contracting company and we do commercial, residential remodels, new and everything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thanks.
thank you. Welcome. Hello, Shamsudi. I hope I didn't say it wrong. Hello? Okay, I'm going to go to the next person. Hello, Cheryl Green. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning. I'm
Good morning.
Cheryl Green. I'm Cheryl Green, and I'm with Cedar Valley College in Dallas. We offer construction trade training, OSHA certification for students in the Dallas area.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Dallas. And last but not least, Suzette Walsh.
Hi, I'm Suzette Walsh. I'm with Drymore. For 10 years, I work in business development contracts, and we provide restoration services for water fire smoke damage, also mold remediation. We also do ozone cleaning for odor removal. We've added services, so we're now doing biohazard decontamination cleaning, in addition to janitorial cleaning and debris and waste removal. And we were just recently awarded the TIPS Comprehensive Facilities Management Service Award. So we are a one-off business and also a hub.
Well, welcome so much. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys, I think that was the last person. So, I just want to mention somebody else. Mamok Akemik, CEO of Sapo Engineering Consultants. He couldn't join in. He had an issue with his mic, but he's based in Pearland, Texas. And he works with flat works, sidewalks, demolition, and construction concrete barriers. Thank you so much that at least he put the information in the chat room and everybody else. Now, I'll turn things over to Ellen she's the Diversity and Inclusion Manager for Joeris. Ellen?
Hello.
How are you? Sorry, I'm trying to look for this. I'm ready for you.
Hi, once again, my name is Ellen Ward, and I am Joeris's Diversity and Inclusion Manager. I'm here with my Vice President of Houston, Nathan Plake, and our Senior Estimator, Stephen Turner, who will be joining the presentation after I do my portion. Joeris is based in San Antonio, and we have offices in Houston, Dallas, and Austin, but we do work in all around the state of Texas. You can go to the next slide. I'm going to walk you through Joeris's bid process. If you haven't signed up for Joeris already, then we encourage you to do so because that's the only way that you'll be able to bid on any of our work. Go ahead and click to the next slide. So technically, we don't have a pre-qualification at Joeris. You just need to sign up. By signing up, you need to go to joeris.com. Please go to the next slide. And the next one. It'll take you to this slide when you go to joeris.com. You're wanting to click on the subcontractor link where the arrow is. And then you're going to want to go ahead and click on the next slide. After clicking on the subcontractor, you're going to want to click on registration, which is right there. Our website is going to be revamped, so all of this is going to change, but right now this is what the joeris.com website does look like. Once you click on registration, go ahead and click the next slide. It'll take you to this portal. This is where you begin your main registration as a subcontractor. Fill this out as much detail as possible. If you're not sure if you're signed up, then go ahead and just sign up again, or you can reach out to our coordinator who is over the Smart Bid portal, Myra Schwartz, which her contact information will be at the end. Go ahead and click the next slide. You're going to add the trade by clicking on this button. If you offer more than one service, please click all that apply to you. Next slide. Once you register, you're going to do your certifications. Go and click again. You add the certifications there down at the bottom right-hand corner. If you don't have them yet, go ahead and click, say that you do. If they're pending, and then you just get them renewed. But if you're qualified for certifications, go ahead and once again click it, put it on there on your profile. You are invited to special events like this. We do hold these internally at the Joeris offices for specific projects, and then we could share them with our clients if they're the ones who send out the invites. For example, HEB does a invite only for their outreach, and we can share our information with them if it's invite only. So then click the next slide. Once you've filled all of this out, you should be able to receive bids, and you can click the next slide. You'll receive an email confirmation like this. It's going to have your username and your password in it. Very important stuff. Please be sure to keep this in a subfolder, or if you need your password reset, once again, Myra Schwartz, who is listed in the bottom right-hand corner, will help you reset your password or get you anything that you need when it comes to getting into that portal. Go ahead and click the next slide. So just know that we are always looking for diversity on all of our projects, even if our client doesn't request them. So don't feel that you are limited to only the projects with diversity and inclusion goals set by our clients. Jason Patterson, one of our senior project managers, is also on the call, just FYI. So you have a project team, we have project goals set, we have targeted scopes at sometimes. Clients, of course, I'm sure you guys know, will target certain disparate minorities for certain projects. So just know that. And then we ask for agency assistance when it comes to registration. And click. Go ahead and click again. So once you have registered and you have all of your information, you will receive registration or invitations to bid on our projects. Some people do get invitations to bid on things that they don't qualify for. That probably means that you have a trade selected that is not something you do anymore, or you have a trade selected that you don't realize it is a part of the bid, and that's just a bid detail that you can talk to a senior estimator about. So this is what the invitation to bid looks like. It'll have the details on there, and you can see that it says the title of the project, the location, the number to reach, the point of contact, which is usually the estimator. Bid day, you do need to send everything to our bid day email. Don't send it to the lead estimator. And then you have the project descriptions there as well. Our estimating team is extremely busy, so I suggest that you, if you do want to talk to them, that you send an email to them setting up a date and time that works for them. Next slide. So if you ever need to look at any of our documents when it comes to our plans, we do have a digital plan room, so you don't even have to come to the Joeris office. Sometimes we also distribute it with our association. So we are a member of ABC in Houston. There's possibility we could distribute plans documents through there. But what I do suggest is you just go to our portal. our smart bid online plan room, which if you click again, you can get a close-up of that. You just type in your username and your password, and then or an access key you can get that on the invitation to bid. That'll allow you to digitally access all of our plan documents, so you can look over what the scope of work is, maybe see some details that weren't necessarily in the invitation to bid. And then there are plan documents available in there, even if you haven't been invited, that you can review and see that maybe, hey, I wasn't invited to this, but I do want to bid on. And you can reach out to us if you want more information on those plan documents. Go ahead and click the next slide. The folders do look like this. You can see who the project manager might be, the numbers, the fax information, project location, who the architect is or the owner. The details are here, so most of your questions can be answered with this. But if you have additional questions, like I mentioned, please email the senior estimator on the project. We'll go to the next slide. So just know that our proposal evaluation looks a lot like this. We're going to do cost comparisons. We're going to look at the scope. We really need your past performance and references, especially when we're taking a chance on a new subcontractor. There's a trust factor there that we need to make sure that we have, because this is a big, usually very large projects and it's a lot of money. So past performance and references are key. And then of course we look at the diversity status. But above all things, while it's listed after, we look at best value. So don't just assume that because you're the lowest or you feel that you're the lowest, that you will automatically be awarded the project. We always look for best value. However, we also don't share what everybody else is getting. So please be aware that there could be a lower bid than yours. Go to the next slide. I'm going to turn it over to Stephen, Nathan, and Jason. They can talk about our upcoming bid opportunities with Joeris.
Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Turner. I'm the senior estimator here in the office. It's nice to eventually meet every one of you, and please reach out to me at our office and stop by sometime, and introduce yourself. I want to inform you guys of a few opportunities that we have coming up later this year. We have 4 different projects with Conroe ISD, building a new junior high, some renovations to one of the high schools, and building 2 new transportation centers for them over the next 3 years.
Steve, I don't mean to interrupt you, but there's some echo or something like that. Some people having issues hearing you.
Okay. Is that better?
Oh, a lot better. Yes.
Okay. So I'll reiterate again just what I said, just in case anybody missed that with the echo. We've got 4 different projects with Conroe ISD over the next 3 years. It's a new junior high, renovations to one of their high schools, and 2 new transportation centers for them. We also have a church up in College Station, some major additions and renovations to a large church up there called Christ United Methodist Church. And we have another church here locally that we'll be taking final pricing on later this summer. Also, one of our biggest clients as a company is HEB. We do a large amount of their work here in Houston. Obviously, they're a big player here in town. We do anything for them, ranging from renovations all the way through new stores for them as well. So be on the lookout for opportunities coming up from us for HEB and all these other projects that we have coming up this year.
Thank you. Who's next?
All right, so I guess that's the bid opportunities we have. Did Jason or Nathan want to make any additional comments?
The only comment I'll make is that is
specific to the Houston office. So that's not all of Joeris. That's just our Houston office upcoming opportunities.
So yeah, those are our opportunities that we have down the pipe for, once again, our Houston market. However, there are several opportunities in the San Antonio market. We're bidding a university health system project that's extremely large, $350 million. If you're interested in doing hospital work and you're in that market, please register for the San Antonio office as well as Houston, and especially if you're willing to travel. Those the MEP scope has been already selected. However, they're looking for second and third tier subcontractors. Just know that if you do want to do MEP, that you have to reach out to them directly. There are other opportunities in Austin. We just had an Austin ISD project awarded, and they have a great hub plan and hub community. We actually have a webinar similar to this with them if you're interested in working in the Austin market on Wednesday, May 6th at 10 a.m. You could register directly with Austin ISD. And then, of course, our Dallas office has a ton of opportunities as well. So please just once again, go to our Joeris website. If you work in the different locations, please just check all the cities that you work in, and we can give you opportunities for all 4 of our offices. Yeah, you do need to register. Sorry, I just had a question come through. You do need to register with different Joeris locations. However, it's just one profile. So you'll have one profile and then just put the locations that you're able to do work in under your company. You don't need to register separately for each office. So once again, if you're interested in the other offices, I can talk to you about opportunities offline. But Houston, this is our team, and of course, the Houston Business Center. So that's what we're gearing. There's some action items for you. You're already getting involved in associations, which is great. We do come to a lot of these, and we usually give most of our information, and you can get face-to-face or time with us, at least digitally, through these associations. It's really hard for us to meet with everybody one-on-one. So good work getting involved in the associations. In the different markets, we are a part of different associations. AGC, we're involved in that here in San Antonio and in our Austin market, ABC as well. We're big with the Association of Subcontractors, Black Contractors Association, Hispanic Contractors Association, and we participate with the SBA as well. MBDA, the current business association here, will help you with certifications if you are a member. This is the website, once again, to get registered with Joeris, joeris.com. Click on the subcontractor link and then registration, or you can type in that URL. We also suggest that you get a mentor. If you haven't been open for very long, your mentor can be a joint venture partner. You could be working with a very experienced, large non-MBE, and then if you work with them and bid on one of our projects, that's helpful to us and you, because you can be a second or third tier subcontractor, and that helps with our numbers and it helps get you experience. So get a mentor. Doesn't have to be another MBE. You could talk to a larger non-MBE. It also helps their bid package when they submit it to us, when we see that they're partnering with a minority business enterprise. And then follow up. While we're doing the bid, we can't talk to you about what other people are bidding and where you were when it comes to qualification or selection. After the bid, you can meet and get a lessons learned meeting with one of our estimators, so they can go over, well, this is why your package wasn't selected, and here's what you can do to improve in the future. So just know that you could set those up, and that's what you have for follow-up. Once again, though, we can't do that when the project is currently bidding because it gives an unfair disadvantage. You can click the next slide. Now we can open up for questions. I did see one. Yes, we do work with PTAC as well. But we do not give them our plan documents. So while PTAC is a great partner, Joeris does not give them plan documents. So unless they find them and add them. So don't rely on that solely for Joeris plan documents.
Hey, Alan, I have a question for you and see maybe other than pricing, what makes for a successful subcontractor with Joeris?
You know what? I'm going to defer to Nathan or Jason for that question.
Yeah, so we're continually looking at building our.
Jason, can you speak a little bit more into the mic?
You not can hear me? There's an echo. We're trying to stand up. Hold on a second. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Better.
Perfect. Thanks, Jason.
Good. So, you know, the main things that we look for on the project when it comes into best value, like she talked about, and also the price is also your resume and your ability to communicate and have the proper team. We're really important. Safety is really important to us. So we do a vetting process to make sure that everybody's safety records are good. But when it comes to size, every project's different. Every size of a sub is different depending on the schedule and the market. So it's never just, hey, the big guys are going to get all these jobs or small guys. It's always a good, healthy mix of projects. We want to try to continually grow our local trade base and support the community around us. So I would say that's some of the most important keys for me. Anything else to add on that? No. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So safety is very important. I have another question, and it comes from somebody that says, being in the crane and rigging business, we don't build anything. Rather, we typically support your subcontractors that need cranes. What is the best way to stay in the know regarding who the subcontractors are and when Joeris may need a crane?
So I'll go ahead and take that one, and then if you guys want to add to it in Houston, we don't really share our subcontractor information. I would say it's best for you to reach out to those companies yourself versus going through us. It's the same thing with our architect partners and our engineering partners. If you work primarily with those firms, we suggest that you contact them.
And regarding cranes, I mean, we do have needs on our side as well. We have a equipment coordinator in San Antonio office that coordinates all of our rental equipment and things that we need for different. Which I think Ellen could probably get you that if you send a request for that.
Gabriella, you're muted.
Thank you for that. Is there a link to register for the Austin event?
I do not have the link. I can get it, and then I can get it to you, and then you can distribute it.
Sure, we can definitely do that. I have another question. They say, do you work on many projects that pursued LEED or other green building certification?
It's very, I mean, that's something that's more of an owner requirement, and we have some, but right now we don't have, I don't think any of the ones we're looking at have those requirements.
But Austin may have demand or Dallas.
Okay. Any more questions out there that we have? Right now we have incredible people right now. Nathan and Ellen and Jason have taken their time. If you guys have other questions.
I think that I might have some questions that are just directly to me.
Oh yeah, because I don't see it. Do you want to see those questions?
I see them. Let's see. Yes, I think I already answered this one, but I'll reiterate. You do need to make sure that you put which cities you're able to work in when you register as a subcontractor on our smart bid portal. I also addressed this. PTAC you can distribute plans there, but Joeris doesn't send them any plans. That doesn't mean PTAC doesn't find them and add them as a resource. Did you guys mute in Houston, Nathan? I will share, if you email me directly, my email is eward@joeris, and you are an equipment supplier, I will forward your email to our procurement manager, copy you, and then you'll have his contact information. He's a great guy, very happy to speak to anybody that I forward to him, because we're always looking for the best value for Joeris. So if you do equipment, definitely I can get you in touch with our procurement manager. Joeris technically does not have full input on architectural specifications. We can make suggestions to the architects. We could say what's realistic and what's not realistic from a builder perspective. However, we usually the architect tells us what to build and we build it. If you do foam, that would be something that they would specify. I would suggest, once again, the bid information does have the architect listed. However, you can also reach out directly to the client. So for example, if you want to work for Houston Independent School District and they have already awarded an architect, or before they award the architect, you can talk to Houston Independent School District and say, we want to work on your project with the architect you select. Can you get us in touch with them? Especially if there's a MBE goal or a hub goal, depending on what the client is, the client can talk to their architect directly. And you're more likely to get in contact a little bit quicker before the plans are given to us if you go through the client. By the time we're selected, unless it's a design build, by the time we're selected, that's already been selected, the specifications have already been outlined, and we have no say. So once again, I would suggest you get directly with whatever client you want to work with, especially if they have a minority goal, because they usually have a coordinator that you can talk to and say, hey, dear minority coordinator, can you please help me? I need to be in touch with the architect before the plans have been finalized. And they usually provide that information. All right, I think that's all the questions I have on my end. Gabriella, you're muted again.
I'm sorry, I have too many screens in front of me between the chat, the Q&A, and the participants. I keep muting myself. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining. I don't see any more questions construction related for Ellen, but I want to give a huge thanks to Ellen and everybody else for helping us today. Jason and Nathan, this has been an interesting substance sandwich, and also you allow us to connect a lot of minority business with you guys, which is great. I also want to let everybody know that the Houston MBDA Business Center, we are open. If you have any questions or you have any emails, you can send me to mbda@hccs.edu. Again, we're going to continue doing this virtual substance sandwiches. This has been a great event. Do you have any last words before we say goodbye? No, we're good.
Thank you so much, Gabriella and Mark, for hosting this. We really appreciate what you do in getting us connected with the right construction people. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.